And hello everyone, this is Fraczon here, and tonight we're going back into ranked battles with New Mexico. I have reached rank 16, so we've done the initial grind and tear with the lower leagues. So now I think things start getting a bit interesting. That's actually the first game we actually see some aircraft carriers. It's great, and they have implemented some new concepts, as in now everybody can only participate with tier 6, at least up until a certain point, and you should always be matched. So for every tier 6 battleship there's supposed to be a tier 6 battleship, and so on and so forth with carriers, cruisers, and destroyers. The point of the series, which I'll be bringing on during the season, is to see how far I can get, of course, but also to try to highlight what works, what does not, and what do I personally think doesn't work in team behavior. Not as in, well, of course, misbehavior and chat, whatever, but that's well beyond the point. But more about the strategy. So of course, it's as always, we have no idea where we're going, so might as well propose B. In the chat, I think that's quite important. Last thing you want is to have absolutely no clue where you're going. So it's great, you say, we say go B, and then you see the cruiser and the destroyer point toward A. Yeah, that's great. Anyway, when you're in ranked battles, you definitely want to use camouflage, flags, whatever. Do not go as a stock ship with no camouflage, and as some of the people on the team are doing. Oh, Byron is doing okay, but I think the Cleveland is without anything, and maybe also the Farragut. I definitely think that's not the way you want to get equipped. I mean, if you're playing random battles, fine. It's up to you, but please, people, if you're playing ranked, get the premium consumables. You don't need doubloons. I've never put a single penny into this game. Though it's absolutely lovely, but I don't put a penny in the game. If you want premium consumables, you can buy them for credits, 22,500, and that's more than reasonable. Well, more than reasonable. I mean, it's in the sense that you can get them. Anyway, let's get the spotter in the air and let's start targeting down this New Mexico. I see I have the mountain indicator, so that means I can't hit him. Dunkirk is okay. They're going mostly towards A. That's actually some nice damage landing on the New Mexico for now. Turkey Noodles, that's quite a fun name. Let's see if I can get within range. There we go. And then let's shoot. And let's see where that goes. In the meantime, I want to avoid going full broadside against the 3 battleships. Let's see how that goes. That's 8,000 damage, I'll take it. And maybe slow a little bit down. It's okay for me as a battleship. I personally like to play them aggressively and, you know, charge into the enemy line, but no need to then be the only one. But luckily, the other guys on my team are actually retreating, so that's what I wanted to avoid, is actually being completely alone on the front line. And even if you're a battleship and you're meant for taking a beating, oh, is he AFK? It's still good to be protected and surrounded by your allies, which is, I think, the essence of this game. You cannot... Yeah, single-handedly you can do great contributions. Oh, that's another 10k. Do great contributions to the team, but if you don't play together, you'll just get outplayed and outmaneuvered by the enemy. So actually, I don't like this this general retreat we're having. I don't think there's any need for it, or I think we're doing great. The New Mexico and the Cleveland has been damaged extensively. The Cleveland, to what appears to seems to be AFK, and I'll make the call and think that the player playing him is absolutely AFK. I made a bit of a mistake here. I shouldn't have stayed broadside to New Mexico, which is rightfully so firing on me, and gets some damage done. I do some return, but it's not even close enough. I think the Cleveland is back online, so gotta remember that he's back on. And for personal preference, I think when you're playing ranked, I think you always go for the escort first, so always shut down the cruisers, and then your battleship advantage will just tell from that point on. 15 kilometers, mountain. But some shots got through. That was just very clutch. I didn't think the shots could go through. But let's see. They look quite good. Maybe we can get some good damage. 1,700, that's disappointing, but okay. Pesky mountains are always in the way. So there's 3 battleships. Okay, enemy carrier. Okay, made a good spot to give our carrier a hand. That's good. I think we should focus down the New Mexico, so we can also reduce repairing potential. Because, like, personally, with the premium consumable, you get 5 repairs, and trust me, if you can stay alive long enough, that basically means that you're fighting with a lot of health. Byron is coming round, but not for a while yet. So actually here I'm facing an interesting decision. I think I'm actually gonna cut throttle and be ready to ambush the Byron. I know there's a Mutsuki there ready to take care of him, but simply the other targets are not much of an option. And ooh, and that was lucky, because I also managed to dodge these random torpedoes that just appeared, which is amazing. Okay, the Byron is giving me full broadside. He's looking at me, that's fine. So far the full salvo seems to be turning slightly, I can't tell. But that's 11k, I'll take it. Who's supporting me? Okay, Fuzo's decided to play a bit of a more sniper style, that's fine, that actually fits the ship style, the ship characteristics. Fuzo, the IGN are a bit more of a sniper, rather more snipey, while I think Americans are more brawlish. See Mutsuki firing torpedoes. I think actually one is gonna hit the island. That doesn't seem like a great... Oh! Yeah, one was gonna hit the island, so that was a bit of a poor shot. But that exposed... Oh, crap. Okay, more torpedoes. Okay, I'm yet to think how I'm gonna... Oh shit, that really hurt. I think I can actually dodge them all. But the bigger problem is actually that by doing so, I'm gonna present my full broadside to Dunkirk, Cleveland, and New Mexico, even though New Mexico is at 17.5. But I think the Byron has precedence. Dunkirk is harder to hit because of having the guns all on the front. But actually Byron guns are not facing on me, so I'm gonna present my broadside to it, since its guns are not trained on me yet. And so I can try bouncing the shells coming off from the other two battleships. What? No, starboard, that means an ally is firing. Okay, that's fine. I think I can avoid those torpedoes rather easily. I think I'm actually going to cut throttle. There's absolutely no need for me to be accelerating too much. 20 seconds on the reload. Hopefully Mr. Byron has not... Well, I don't see how he cannot see me. That's just preposterous. I'm shooting down stuff. I have no idea what kind of airplanes were on top of me. But I think I can strike the decisive blow here on the Byron. And 2 seconds reload time. There we go. Yeah, that was okay. Okay, Mutsuki is coming in for the kill. He's gonna try. I switched to HE. I have the captain's skill to actually... Well, it's actually pointless, but... I'll see what I can do. I think I can avoid his warps at this round. And if I get some firing support... I'm not popping my consumable, because if I get flooded, then I'm super dead. Okay, he's smoking. That's fine. Stern, that's fine. I think I can dodge those relatively easily. I see a cruiser at 10 kilometers. Is that coming? Oh, he's camping. Oh, you bastard. There we go. No, I'm actually gonna have to eat that one. That's my mistake. If I had paid more attention to actually dodging the torpedoes and not trying to snipe the Cleveland, I actually could have avoided that torpedo. And I think Cleveland is actually moving into my range. But I still have to remember that there's a destroyer there, so I'm by no means turning another 90 degrees. Mutsuki means that he doesn't have great guns. I'm aware I have HE. Maybe it could have been smarter to switch to AP. He's turning, don't think that's going to be me. Wow, got hit by 8,000. That might have been the Dunkirk. Okay. Okay. Still doing damage. Still. Ah! Damn you, island! Stop, island! Why are you there? I don't need islands to be in the way. I am the proud New Mexico. I do not need islands against me. Okay, this was bad. This was bad. Okay, I have to at least snipe the Cleveland. Would have been amazing. Ideally, otherwise, try to deal a decisive blow to the New Mexico. I'm pretty sure the destroyer is not going to stay there and sleep. Okay, that's a good 15k damage on the other New Mexico, and of course I'm gonna get torpedoed here. And I think this might be my end, to be fair. Yeah, this is going to be my end. That was... I think the team can actually come back from here. My big mistake for hitting the island. So, but I have to say there was a lot of brawling involved. And let's see, how's the map looking? There's the Mutsuki is okay. Is gonna be killed, hopefully, by the Cleveland. Jesus. The New Mexico has got very low health, so that seems quite doable. The Dunkirk is going forward, just barely, and the Cleveland is nearly dead. So I actually think that this battle, all in all, can be won. And just slight mistakes here on my side for a few things, but just goes to show that if you're not always super self-aware, you can actually make some mistakes, and you hit an island, and the destroyers just can't wait for BBs to get stranded. My mistake for not knowing the map too well, but it's fine. I think overall the team's win won't be jeopardized by what happened, so I definitely think we can move on. And guys, I think for the very first episode this is going to be it, and I'm going to be soon to follow up with a new one. Take care, and if you want to see more, as always, subscribe, like, and who knows, maybe even share. This is Fraczon, and catch you guys next time.